we are going to be cooking these beautiful mangrove snappers whole. Whole fish is a great way to cook smaller fish like this. It's actually more flavorful and you're gonna get a lot more meat out of it, and I'm excited. So what we're gonna do here to cook a fish whole, and it can be any size, snapper in particular are great fish to cook whole. You're gonna take a pair of really sharp shears and you're gonna start cutting off their fins. And you want sharp shears because you gotta cut through all those spines, the top of their dorsal fin, pec fins, and so on. Cut off the pec fins, another pec fin, the anal fins. And this one has a really sharp bone right here and you almost have to break it. This knife, this is brand new scissors and it was really hard to cut that just now. Then these. Okay. So we just removed all those fins. I'm gonna leave the tail on just for show. I mean, you might as well remove it, but I'm gonna leave it on, oh well. So what you wanna do is I'm taking a small knife, it's easier to work with a small fish. Make a cut right up here. I guess I don't know what you call this area. Cut straight down so you open up this area. And you can get in there and get the gills out. Now what I'm gonna do is take the knife and kind of cut inwards, and like get all the way where those gills are and get on the outside of them and cut inwards. So you can kind of just rip them out. So now that I did that, I've already separated that whole piece. Should just pull right out. Oh, look at that. I just pulled out a ton of his gills too. I mean, ton of his guts too. It's perfect. Awesome. So now that we've separated that, what you want to do next is you want to make another cut. And I'm going to start up here by their anal hole and make the cut all the way up to gut the fish. And you got all the guts in here. You get in there with your fingers. Don't be afraid to get dirty. And get the guts out. This is like stomach lining right here, so I'm just gonna slice that out. I'll clean that up later with the hose, but you can see basically all the innards are removed. Good to go on that. The last step would be to scale the fish, and one of you awesome fans of mine sent me my first fish scaler, as I don't have an official one yet, and that was in our Merry Christmas video. If you didn't see that, we did some unboxings. So it's gonna take it and start scaling it, and it's gonna be like snow. There's gonna be scales going everywhere. And the one thing you wanna pay attention to, guys, is when you're scaling fish, doesn't matter what kind of fish it is, you really wanna pay attention to getting the scales off by the head, especially. A lot of people will miss that, especially like fishmongers if you buy a fish at a fish market. So you just wanna really make sure you get it all up here. They have scales all in their chin area. So that's just one tip I would like to give you. Make sure you get everything nice and thorough. And then this fish will be ready to cook. So I'm just going to finish scaling them on both sides, which I'm almost done on this side now. And then he's gonna get rinsed off with fresh water, clean his insides, clean them all up, ready to go.